And how would you feel if somebody spit in your face and their saliva landed not only in your eye, but it went in your mouth?
He spit in an officer's face. Eye, then mouth. Now the judge wants him to imagine it. This is the case of DeAnthony Gordley.
And are you Mr. Gordley?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Gordley, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gordley, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're charged with harassment of a public servant. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Gordley, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? I'm sorry, not are you a U.S. citizen, but did you they've changed the law. We're not allowed to ask that question anymore. So we have to do it in a roundabout way to make sure that you understand certain consequences. So if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you can be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed re-entry into the country. Did you understand?
No.
Court will find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, there be any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'll be 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, and no contact with 2400 North St. Mary's, the hostility management and alcohol awareness course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? How do you plead to the offenses charged? State, any evidence?
State offers states one in attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering into this plea bargain agreement, the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We ask so, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We ask that you follow the plea.
All right, and so this location, where is this location? What is the business?
Nightclub,
And what's the name of the nightclub?
Rumble.
I'm sorry, what?
Rumble.
Rumble?
Yes, ma'am.
And what time did this happen?
I want to say around like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. So that still goes back to my point. Nothing good happens really after 10. So had you been drinking?
No, ma'am, I wasn't drinking at the time.
So you were sober.
I did drink beforehand, but at the club, I was not drinking.
No. So were you sober?
No, ma'am.
So you were intoxicated.
Yes, I was.
So why didn't you leave when they wanted you to leave? The clubs, do they close at 2 a.m.?
I think they were closing. There was a lot going on.
All right, what does that mean? A lot going on. Somebody asked you to leave a location and you don't leave.
We were actually leaving and it just, it was a fight going on. And
Between?
a lot of us. There was so many people out there, I can't even remember for real.
So do you know these other people? Devontae Manquel, German Scott?
Mhm.
Who is he to you?
It's my cousin,
Sergion Jarrell Knowles,
my brother.
Amy Arlene Garcia,
I don't know.
Serena Faith Estrada,
Brother's wife.
Anderson DeAndre Sledge the fifth.
That's my oldest brother.
So let me ask you this, because these are things that people need to think about, right? How would you feel if someone were to spit in your face?
I don't feel bad.
And how would you feel if somebody wanted to spit in your face and their saliva landed in your eye?
Nobody else would feel it.
And how would you feel if somebody spit in your face and their saliva landed not only in your eye, but it went in your mouth?
Like it.
Well, would you calmly just walk away or would you be prepared to fight?
I'd be prepared to fight.
All right, so this officer in this report says you spit on them.
Mhm.
And being intoxicated is no excuse to behave badly when people are telling you to leave their location. And it's 2 a.m. and everybody probably in your group is drunk. Was there not one sane, sober person in your group to say, let's leave, you all are acting crazy? Your brother's wife didn't say, I'll see you all and I'll let your mom know that you all are about to go to jail because you won't leave?
Mhm.
And do you have any children?
I have a daughter.
How old?
One.
One. So you have a daughter who is one, and who was taking care of your daughter?
Her mother.
All right, and are you and the mother together? All right. So how do you think this is for your daughter? Her father is out at 1 a.m. I'm sorry, really 2 a.m. at a club. And how old are you?
26.
At some point in time, isn't it time to be done with being out at the club at 2 a.m.? And your brother and all these other people, how old are they?
Honestly, I don't know. People with their ages. I got 11 brothers and sisters.
All right, so you have 11 brothers and sisters. So these brothers that were with you this night, are they older or younger?
One of them older. They're my oldest brother, and then the other one is younger than me. He's actually 25.
So he's 25. So then the older brother who is older than you, estimate, what is his age?
30, 32, I want to say.
And still acting silly. And is your mom
She's deceased.
and your father?
Deceased.
So who is telling you all not to do this?
Nobody, honestly.
All right, so you're at that age, and I'm sorry that your parents have passed, but you're at the age where nobody should have to tell you this. Usually they say it takes males a longer time to mentally develop. But at the age of 26, you should already be there, and especially since you have a daughter who is dependent on you financially, and you're not doing good things.
You made a mistake.
No, not a mistake. You made choices.
I did. You're right.
Yeah, because you all chose to go out. You all chose to drink to intoxication. Y'all chose not to leave an establishment when it's already after 2 a.m. And you chose to spit on this officer. I can't even imagine how he's feeling. Can you imagine how that officer is feeling and how gross that is to have somebody spit in your eye? And not have any Visine drops, probably want to pour alcohol in your eye, but you can't. And then for it to go in your mouth. A complete stranger who's drunk. And I'm pretty sure that you all probably didn't smell great because you're drunk. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want me to follow this agreement, I will follow this agreement. But in this courtroom, probation is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. And it's designed for rehabilitation. And what I can tell you, while you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. Do you understand? Well, I mean, that's fine. You're not allowed to. Do you understand? And you're not going to be out at 2 a.m. You should be, all of your waking hours should be setting money aside so that your daughter has enough money where she can do what she want to do, but not have too much money so she doesn't have to do anything. You understand? So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work at True Fit as a trainer.
Okay. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Do I need to go to True Fit and get in shape? See, I put you on the spot because you're like, I want to tell her the truth, but I don't want to get in trouble. All right. So there has to be no harm. Bashan, he's like, I want to tell her, Judge, hit the gym, but then I don't know how she's going to react. That's okay. I deal in truth. So there's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Brandon Stanley. All right, state,
Yes.
Brandon Stanley, is that somebody who's owns the club?
That is from associated misdemeanor. So we'd ask that you follow it just because he's gonna plea on that, but not be on.
All right, no contact with Brandon Stanley or 2400 North St. Mary Street,
Excuse me.
78212. You're going to write a letter of apology to M. Ramirez. And that's the officer, you understand?
Mhm. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So other than this alcohol issue, any other drug issues with you? There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's going to be 30 sober support meetings in 30 days. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. And out of custody, you can do a TAP evaluation. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with supportive outpatient treatment. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You better start making better choices. And at your age and the responsibilities you have, you should be in the house by 10. Your club days are behind you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He walked in with 11 siblings and no one left to guide him. He walked out with 4 years to prove he could guide himself, starting with an apology he didn't think he owed.